Sasuke, 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 Sasuke. This is not no Naruto, but I chop that like Sasuke. She keep trying to clean me up, but I just want that slow.
Before you say anything, I know this doesn't look like Sasuke. I had to take some liberties with the character. You gotta work with what you got in this game, and unfortunately, that's not a lot. Anyways, for doing a Sasuke build, let's begin. Starting out, you're gonna want to get the Uji Katana and the Death Touch Catacombs. The reason we're not using the Nagakiba is because it's bigger than your character. Anyways, you just want to go over to this dead guy and snatch the sword off him. By the way, the armor set that I'm running is the Confessor set. It's the closest thing that I could find to Sasuke's armor early game. You get it from picking the Confessor class, and you'd want to do that anyways because it's going to start you off with pretty high faith, strength, and dex. The next couple of things that you want to get are at the round table hold. Once you're there, you want to buy these fire incantations and the rejection incantation. Catch Flame kind of sucks. It only does this little fire in front of you. Rejection also kind of sucks, but it reminds me of the almighty push from the video games. Fire Sling's like your fireball jutsu, and it's like the only one you're actually going to use. Next, you're going to want to fight this knight up by the artist shack. It might have been because I was severely underleveled, but I struggled with this guy more than I did most of the bosses. No! I got greedy and died. After having an incredibly honorable duel, you'll drop this book. Then you'll want to go and give that to the Pope Turtle. After giving him the book, you'll be able to get Electrify Armament. It's basically going to act like your Chidori. It's yellow though, so you're going to have to use your imagination. And now you can fight Margit. After beating him, you want to explore the castle a little bit until you get to this imp statue door. After getting inside the door, you'll see two chests. One will have the seal that we're going to use the remainder of the playthrough, and then the other one will have a book for incantations. You'll want to take that to the Pope Turtle and buy the Black Flame, which is going to be your Amaterasu. There's a Black Flame blade, but it kind of sucks ass. It only lasts 6 seconds, so I would probably just use the Lightning Blade still. Next, you're going to want to pick up a talisman. It's in the bottom of the Lakes of Liurnia. It's in this cave, and after you beat the boss, you'll be able to get the talisman. The talisman's called Winged Sword Insignia. It boosts the damage on multiple attacks, so it's going to give you extra damage when you're spamming your sword. After these couple upgrades, you should be able to fight Godrick. Just listen to the triumph in my voice and the excited approval of my friend. Just beat Godrick. I messed up and did this way later in the game than I should have, but if you progress Ronnie's questline, you'll be able to go down to the Lake of Rot and fight this boss. If you beat him, he'll give you this dragon scale blade. It doesn't really look like Sasuke's sword, but it's only like one of 2 ways you can get blue lightning. There aren't going to be many clips of me using it because I filmed this way after doing the rest of the stuff in this video. After that, you want to go to this windmill village up by Lindell. At the top of the village, there will be a boss that you can fight. After beating him, he'll drop a new incantation for you to use. It's called Scouring Black Flame. It's basically an AoE Amaterasu that you use on like trash ads. Now you're going to want to go to the Erd Tree Gazing Hill, and then you want to make your way behind these ruins to the Seethwater River. You'll just want to follow the river for a while until you come across this castle. The entrance is on the right side of the castle. You just want to make your way up to the roof and then hop over this wall, and then the talisman will be on this dead guy. Next, you'll want to go back to the Seethwater River and follow where I go. Honestly, you could probably just skip this talisman. It only increases electric damage by 10%, which will only affect your electric armament. Plus, this dungeon is pretty ass. But if you do want this talisman, luckily you won't have to fight any bosses. You'll just have to make your way through the dungeon until you get to this imp door. But yeah, that's the build. There's a couple of late game upgrades you can get, but you don't really need to get them. If you're tired of wearing the Confessor armor, you can go up north to the consecrated snowfields to kill the Knights Cavalry there and get their armor. If you want to do slightly more damage, you can complete Melisand's questline and get the upgrade on the winged sword insignia. And if you want a wacky anime sword, you can go kill Melina and get her sword. If you want more Elden Ring build videos, let me know. Bye.